You can get more for the money that you pay your real estate agent by really knowing how real estate commissions work. Follow along and I'll show you exactly how the money breaks down and how you can make more money when selling your home by following my advice. For the best real estate and home selling advice and tips, subscribe to my channel, ding that bell, that way you're notified each and every Thursday as we post new videos. If you're just unsure of how real estate commissions work and you're thinking about taking that next step, putting your home on the market with a real estate agent, by the end of this video, you will have the information that you need to hire the right agent to get the absolute most amount of value from the money that you pay that real estate agent. Here's a real estate example of how a commission structure is broken down. Commissions are different across the nation. I'm just gonna use a general example of 6%. Fairly typical, fair enough? So you have a 6% commission. You have 3% automatically, that is gone. That is going to go to the buyer's agent. As the listing agent, let's just pretend that I'm the listing agent on the property. I list the property, we expose that property through the RMLS to all of the different brokers in the marketplace. We have a cooperating commission structure, so that 6%, that is the total commission. 3% is going to go to the buyer's agent. We are left with 3% on the listing side of the transaction. 1% is going to go to your brokerage. I happen to be affiliated with Keller Williams. There are a lot of different brokerages out there. The fees to each brokerage, it will vary, so you're left with 2%. What do we do with that other 2%? 1% is going to go towards marketing. Marketing expenses, just the cost of doing business, gas in your car, tools that you use, customer relationship management system, all sorts of expenses. So you have 1% expenses is going out the door automatically. You are left with 1%, Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate Agent, and then guess what? The good old US of A takes a portion of this, and that goes to taxes that people just don't understand. They feel like we get this giant pot of money, the whole 6% is going to the listing side of the business, and that's just, it's not true. As a listing agent, what is my role and responsibility for that 3%? Exposure. My role is to expose your property to as many people as humanly possible, because the more eyeballs that we get to look at your property, the higher the probability that we're gonna get an offer. And there's nothing that I love more than putting a sold fast sign up on top of one of our listings. It literally is one of my favorite things to do. What's my job? Exposure. Exposure for real estate agents and exposure for buyers. Because in all reality, you have, let's say, 7,000 agents in the marketplace. I'm gonna do a really good job of getting that home ready for the market, getting into the multiple listing service, putting it on our websites, making it look super pretty, and it gets sent out to 7,000 agents, and I go, hey, agents, go sell my house. And what do? They do. A lot of times, my phone starts ringing right away. Especially if I've done a good job of preparing the home for the market and making sure that it shines on that first day. That's what we get paid for. Take a second and comment down below with helpful if this video so far has helped clear up the misconceptions and just how real estate commissions work in general. Down below, type in helpful. You have to understand that all agents are not created equal. There are approximately 8,000 agents in our marketplace. You have some agents that just got licensed yesterday. You have some agents that have been in the market in the real estate industry for 40 years, and you have some, let's say they're right in the middle at 20 years like myself, licensed in 1999. Approximately 20 years in the market. Oh my gosh. That is crazy to think. Those brand new agents that got their license yesterday, or even in the past 12 months, 24 months, they've sold either 0 houses if they're brand new, or let's say 6, 7 houses over the past 12 to 24 months, which is realistic. I mean, it's fairly typical. You compare that new agent with an agent with 20 years experience, has built a team, has a high set of standards. Those agents are all trained properly. They are exceptional at what they do, and they sell approximately 20, 30, 40 homes a year. Do you think that you're gonna get the same level of service, the same amount of marketing for those commission dollars? Because that's what we were talking about earlier. Do you think that you're gonna get the same value the same value out of the commission dollars that you're paying that agent that's been in the market for 12 months, that has very little experience, has closed 4 transactions, however many, might not know like what a marketing budget really looks like, might not know what to spend to make sure that you're maximizing the exposure for your property, as opposed to the team that has sold 430 homes over the past 4 years, has an awesome marketing budget, is super good at marketing and exposing your property. And what happens? Ask your agents this: what's your average days on market? And what's your average list to sales price? If you look at our statistics at Green Group Real Estate year to date, we are at 11.8 days on market on average. Throughout this year, it's approximately 39, 40 listings that we've sold so far. We're about halfway through the year. We're at 11.8 days on market and 100% list to sales price. When we list a property, we sell it for darn near what we're asking for, and we sell it faster than the typical agent. Ask those questions, very important. Let's break it down to the bottom line. What is at stake here? More money spent on marketing equals more buyers, which equals more exposure for your property, which means more money in your pocket. And that's what you want, right? More money in your pocket. Now you know exactly where those commission dollars go and what you need to do to make the right choice in hiring the agent that's going to give you the absolute most amount of value for the commission dollars that you pay them. If you're interested in finding out the market value for your home, you can do one of 2 things. Number 1, click on the link below for the automated home valuation tool. Super quick, it's super easy. All you have to do is put in your name and your home address, and it will spit out this automated home value. They'll give you a general idea of what your home's worth in today's market. Number 1 will give you a pretty good idea, but number 2 is text "I want to sell my home" to 503-314-8013. We will have put one of our agents on creating a market analysis for your home, and that is going to be the best way to get the most accurate valuation on how much your home could potentially sell for in today's market. If you like this video, please take a second, like it down below, click that like button. That way I know I'm providing the value that you're looking for when you're watching these videos. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you next time.